Today, we're talking about off-grid travel trailers. A buddy of mine planned his first off-grid trip thinking he was fully prepared, but halfway through, the batteries were drained, the water became a daily concern, and every decision revolved around finding hookups. And that's the reality for a lot of campers, because most reviews focus on layouts and features, not what actually happens when you unplug completely. So today, I'm breaking down the off-grid travel trailers that solved those problems and completely changed the way people camp. Let's go! So the Valkari Overland X1 is pretty much built to fix the usual headaches of going off-grid. It comes ready for real independence. The setup, with its dual batteries, a solid inverter, and optional solar, can easily run your fridge, lights, and gadgets for days without needing a hookup. You get a good-sized water tank too, giving a couple about a week's worth if you're mindful. The body is insulated aluminum, so you avoid the condensation and draftiness you sometimes get with canvas, which is a huge plus at night. Inside, it's smart. The dinette converts into a legit comfy bed for two, and the kitchen slides right out. Having a proper stove and hot water means you're not crammed in a corner trying to cook. There's also tons of storage, so your gear isn't just piled on the floor. The main thing to know is the weight. It's 1,100 kilograms empty. You'll need a solid vehicle to tow it, and loading it up with water and gear adds up fast. But for stepping into serious off-grid camping, this thing is ready for it. Now, the Off-Grid Trailers Expedition 3.0 takes a totally different route by ditching wood completely. Its all-metal build with serious foam insulation means you get no worries about rot or mold, and it handles wild weather much better. The power system is pretty reliable, with dual batteries and a decent inverter, plus a solar port that'll keep you charging in spots where others might fail. They did give it a smaller freshwater tank, so you'll have to watch your usage a bit more, but the hot water and furnace systems are really efficient and won't drain your power. Inside, it's smartly laid out. You get a lot of storage space to keep gear organized and your living area clear. The stove is simple and just works, and having good fans and LED lights everywhere makes it comfortable to live in. The real catch is the price tag. It starts around $35,000, and useful extras like better suspension can add up quickly. But if you need a trailer that's tough as nails for hardcore off-road use without constant upkeep, this one really delivers. The Pebble Flow solves your power worries with a massive battery and good solar, giving you up to a week of real off-grid use for your AC and appliances. Its 40-gallon water tank is decent, but you'll still need to be mindful. The real magic is in its livability. Its InstaCamp system uses an app to auto-level, deploy the awning, and set the climate, so you're set up in minutes without the usual hassle. Inside, it feels spacious thanks to a smart Murphy bed, a dinette for four, and huge panoramic windows. The kitchen is roomy and well laid out. The honest drawback is the price. Starting at $109,000, it's 2 to 3 times more than a lot of other trailers. Also, its heat pump can struggle in extreme cold, draining the battery faster than you'd expect. If budget isn't your main concern and you want super easy, tech-forward camping, it's perfect. For pure value, though, you might look elsewhere. The Evortex PG5 goes all out on off-grid power. It combines a huge 43 kilowatt-hour battery, serious solar, and a built-in gas generator that can produce over 270 kilowatt-hours. This means you can run everything and even charge your truck for a week or more without worry. It also has generous 60-gallon freshwater tanks, so you're not constantly stressing about supply. Its well-insulated body and efficient HVAC system handle the climate comfortably. Inside, it's spacious with high ceilings, a residential queen bed, a dinette for four, and a full induction cooktop that's great for real cooking. The cool rear ramp doubles as an outdoor terrace. The main drawback is complexity. The hybrid system adds more maintenance than a pure electric setup, and with a price tag north of $150,000, it's a major investment. For most people, it's overkill. But if you're running high-power gear or planning truly extended remote trips, this trailer removes almost every compromise. All right, so the Lightship AE1 Cosmos takes off-grid power to the extreme. With its massive 77 kilowatt-hour battery and large solar roof, you can seriously run everything, dishwasher, oven, air conditioning, for weeks in total silence. A really cool feature is its built-in Trek Drive electric motor, which assists with towing and regenerates power on descents. Its real genius is the patent-pending road/camp mode system. For travel, the trailer lowers, dramatically improving aerodynamics and stability, which is a huge win for preserving your tow vehicle's range. At camp, it raises up to give you tons of interior space and headroom. Inside, it's built for real comfort, sleeping 4 and featuring a full residential kitchen and appliances. The space feels impressively roomy with great storage. The catch, of course, is the scale. At nearly 7,000 pounds empty, you'll need a seriously powerful truck. And with a starting price around $250,000, it's in a whole different league. This is for someone who refuses to compromise on luxury, tech, and total power independence. For practical, everyday off-grid adventures, simpler and far more affordable options will still get the job done well. Next up, the Campworks NS-1 shows you can be totally off-grid without a giant rig. It can hold a strong 12 kilowatt-hour lithium battery and offers up to 2,400 watts of solar you can set up. That's plenty to keep your lights, cooktop, and devices going for days. Water is where you'll need to plan, as the 20-gallon tank is on the smaller side, but it has a good filter and a useful shower setup. Its excellent insulation and good windows help it manage temperatures efficiently. Inside, you get a legit comfortable queen-sized bed, a 2-burner cooktop, and enough clever storage to make small meals without a fuss. The catch is space. There's no built-in bathroom, just an outdoor shower, so that's a deal breaker if you need an interior toilet. But at just 2,500 pounds, it's easy to tow. Priced between $55,000 and $75,000, it slots in nicely above basic models, but below luxury ones. For a solo traveler or couple who prioritizes capable power in a compact package, it's a really smart option. The Kimberley Kruiser is less about fancy tech and more about solid, reliable, off-grid freedom. It comes with lithium batteries and flexible solar options, letting you size the power for your trip to easily run the fridge, lights, and hot water. Its no-wood composite build and insulated windows handle weather changes really well, so you're comfortable. Best of all, the diesel hot water means you can take a real shower without feeling guilty. Inside, it's super practical. You get a queen bed and a lounge that converts to bunks, sleeping up to 6. The slide-out external kitchen is great. It keeps cooking smells outside and gives you plenty of room. And with tons of storage, your gear stays organized, not everywhere. The trade-off is the weight. These trailers are heavy and require a strong truck to tow, especially when fully loaded. Starting over 75,000 Australian dollars, it's a serious investment. But for pure, no-fuss durability that'll last for years of tough trips, it's a fantastic choice. Now, before we get to my final 2 absolute favorite off-gridders on this list, if you're into no BS breakdowns like this, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Not ready for that? Totally fine. Just drop a like instead, because that's what helps me know this kind of content is actually useful. Alright, the Boreas EOS 12 tackles off-grid power with a no-nonsense setup. You get a big, expandable battery bank, strong solar options, and a powerful inverter. It's enough to comfortably run the furnace, fridge, and hot water for days without that low battery anxiety. Built entirely without wood and with insulated lines, it's ready for winter without freeze or rot worries. Inside, the pop-up roof gives you great headroom. There's a fixed queen bed, a dinette that sleeps extra guests, and the big win? A full indoor wet bath with a toilet. The kitchen, with its 3-burner stove and large fridge, is seriously usable. A Garmin tablet neatly controls all the systems from one spot. The main catch is the weight. At 3,800 pounds empty, you'll need a solid truck or large SUV to tow it. Starting between $85,000 and $110,000, it slots in above basic trailers, but below the ultra-luxury electric models. For serious 4-season camping where you want proven capability without overly complex tech, it's a fantastic choice. And now, finally, we have the Bruder EXP-8. that solves the core off-grid problems by engineering massive self-containment. Its 20 kilowatt-hours lithium battery and large solar capacity mean you won't be rationing power. The 300-liter fresh water tank eliminates daily refill stress, and the fully insulated composite body handles extreme heat or cold, so the climate outside stays outside. This is built for true autonomy. Inside, it's built for living. The queen bed is a permanent, proper mattress. The indoor kitchen with a large 188-liter fridge means meal prep isn't a compromise. There's organized gear storage everywhere, creating a logical workflow for long-term stays in remote places. The honest limitation is its sheer scale and cost. With a tare weight around 2,800 kilograms, you absolutely need a heavy-duty tow vehicle like a Land Cruiser. The premium capability comes with a premium price, and maybe even a few import complexities. But if your goal is to go anywhere and stay there in comfort, this is the benchmark.